Put my hair in my mouth. Ooh, oh, that's hot. Ooh, I burned my tongue. Hello, my friends. We are still in Germany, or I am still in Germany. So enjoy the scenery while it lasts. I'm gonna be gone soon. Probably sometime around the weekend. Hi, Rep. Good to see you. I missed you all. I miss talking to everyone. Made myself some tea. Enjoy the Germany scenery. I mean, not much to enjoy, to be honest, right now, but nothing going on. It's Sunday. Sunday is like no one's at home, or I mean everyone is at home basically, so nothing's going on. Sunday is always like a ghost town, apocalyptic feeling in Germany. The only thing you can hear are the doves and the church bells on Sunday. Hi Richard, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Ja. Aber keine Sorge, ich zeige nichts, nur das aus dem Fenster. My sister's here too. Can you see the doves? They're kind of, I like them, but they're a little bit of a pest here in Germany, so people try to get rid of them. Well, they are a pest here. People try to like use these things on their windowsills so that the birds can sit there and do their business, if you know what I mean. Because they can get a little bit yucky soon. But I like them. I like the sound they make. It's just a very distinguished sound or distinctive sound for German cities or just European cities in general, hearing the doves everywhere. So how is everything going in Ohio or Florida or wherever you guys are at the moment? Any bad weather? I think the weather in Tennessee is pretty calm at the moment. I think we had a little bit of bad storms the last 2 days, but I think it's kind of calm now. Well, it is definitely uncomfortable for them, so they will definitely not sit here. But those spikes are actually better than other things that people use. So some people use a net in Germany for their windowsills or their balconies, and those nets are really dangerous because the doves can get trapped in them. So these spikes are actually a little bit better. So they're not too spiky, like they're not dangerous. It just makes it uncomfortable for them to sit. But there's definitely, as you can see over there, there's enough places where they don't have the spikes, so they will definitely find somewhere to sit. And we also have some dove hotels. There's another one sitting over there. Okay. So there's some dove hotels. I don't know if you still have you seen a dove hotel lately? Those like in the park, those hotel like those like wooden houses for the doves where they can sit in the middle. Do we still have them? Yeah. So in some parks there's I call them dove hotels. It's like a wooden, like a big birdhouse, but it's huge where like, I don't know, like 20 or 50 doves can sit inside. But yeah, it's sunny all week here. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. That's rare in Ohio, I think. Richard, are you still in Ohio, or are you already in Florida enjoying the good weather? Hi Roman, Grüße zurück. Let me know if you think this is boring. I just thought maybe Americans would think this is maybe interesting just to hear like some city sounds in Germany and see some actual tiles on the roofs and not those paper tiles or those plastic tiles, or I don't even know, it's not plastic, we use those kind of roofing that you have on our garden shed, so it's kind of like a like a rubber material, isn't it? I remember that we put that onto our shed when we built one for the garden. Thank you, Van. Oh, thank you, Roman. But yeah, how have you been doing? Anything new? Did I miss anything? So I'll let you all know when I go back to America, and then I can finally do some live streams with Oscar again, some cooking and all. But yeah, it's been a little bit quiet here on the channel lately. Just a lot of things going on. It's nice to see someplace different. Yeah, I bet. I mean, I kind of miss America already, but whenever I'm here, just seeing a different scenery and hearing different sounds and different birds, or just people talking in the background, it's kind of calming to me. So I call it a European background sound, just people sitting out there in cafes, talking out in the street, hearing the birds, like the doves. It's kind of nostalgic. And sometimes during the daytime, when it's not a Sunday or a holiday, like a national holiday, you will have people play music out in the street, like all kinds of music, but it's more like I forgot the name of the instrument, that one, accordion, I think that's what it's called. So yeah, it's definitely kind of romantic in summer. And we just had strawberry season. I definitely took some videos for you guys to upload soon when I'm back, about things in Germany in the summer that are different than in America. So we have little strawberry houses everywhere at the moment, and asparagus houses. I think asparagus season is already over, right? Asparagus season is over, right? You can still see it. So in Germany we don't eat the green asparagus a lot. Our favorite asparagus is the white asparagus. And May and June, or late May, early June, is asparagus season for us. So we will buy asparagus and strawberries, and those, it's like a little, like a vendor stall, like a little hut made out of wood that you can see at every corner, basically, where they sell strawberries, like local strawberries from farms, and asparagus. It's always those two things together. It's kind of random, but it's just those two things that are in season at the same time. And the next one will be cherries. And yeah, Germans love their white asparagus. It's definitely a very distinctive flavor. I really love it. You can do a lot with the white asparagus. You travel to Germany? Well, I do travel to Germany once in a while because I am German, so just to see family and friends. This time I wasn't able to visit any friends for multiple reasons. I just had a lot of family things going on health-wise, where I have to be there. So all my energy is basically taken up by Dad. Just taking care, of my father that is sick. He was hospitalized for 10 days, so yeah, it was definitely a lot of hospital time for me, sitting in the hospital. It's definitely not vacation this time that I'm here. It's definitely more like, I don't want to say caretaking, like the nurses obviously do the biggest part of it. It's more like an emotional caretaking right now, and just being there. But I also do some physical stuff for sure, like some trying to take some work off the nurses, because I know it's a lot for them and they are highly understaffed in Germany. So I'm just trying to help out and be there for my dad, and also take some work off my sister. So it's a little bit of a stressful vacation this time, which is totally fine. I'm just here to help. I'm not here to have a good time, but I'm still trying to enjoy the evenings and the afternoon when I'm done with everything, or whatever. Really, I have a little bit of free time, and just being here is really nice. Just, you know, it's where I come from. Dankeschön. Nichts machen, Ding Dong. Guter Name. I like your name. Dir auch alles Gute. Danke. Hi, Marco. Greetings from Ohio. My first day back from the ER and the heart hospital. Oh no, have you been hospitalized again? I'm so sorry, Marco. We just, is there any updates you can give us? If you want to, obviously, you don't have to share. I just got back from the... You did? Did you have a... You didn't have another attack, did you? I'm so sorry to hear that, Marco. I got back from the hospital today too. My dad got released from the hospital, finally, so I got some good news, but I'm sorry to hear about your bad news now. You will not come back to YouTube? Is it too much stress and too much negativity and all that? I'm really sorry to hear. Will you still be on here so we can talk to you once in a while? Heart failure. That's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear. I'm sorry. My allergies are just kicking in right now. I get the German pollen and something else right now. Heart failure. I know someone that, first of all, that is terrible. There's no words that could make this any better, or and I know you don't like those praying hands and those like sorry messages and all that, so I'm trying to not do that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about you, Marco. I'm sending you all the my thoughts, and I hope maybe it will get better eventually. Is there any can it be reversed? Is there anything that you can do about it, or any exercise, medication, anything like that? Upper heart chambers. Is there any surgery that you could do? I know that the medicine nowadays is so advanced that there's so many things that people do, surgeries and medications that can supplement or make up for any like deficit. Okay, so completely replace surgery, ablation, and pacemaker. So they basically have to stop the heart and then make it pump like mechanically, like by a machine, the pacemaker. That sounds really rough. That is not a fun surgery for sure. I'm so sorry. I just had 2 days where my dad was in surgery. I'll open up one day about what it was and some like details. It's still too fresh for me to like say much because we still don't really know yet. It's looking good for now, but yeah, heart surgery is definitely a whole new level. So I hope everything will go well. I'm sure it will. You decided not to do it. Is it a very risky surgery, I assume, or is there any other reasons? Or I know it's probably not very fun, very risky. Okay. I know a lot of people where I work, we have a lot of like people that I work with. I have a lot of older people around me. Not in my yoga class, like for my senior exercise class, but there's other people around that in that community. And I know there's a few that have pacemakers and other heart surgeries. There's this one lady, she had 9 heart surgeries already, and her heart was at 20% capacity for a while now. She's like 90, and she's still around, and there's so many people walking around with their pacemakers, but obviously it is your choice. If it's a very risky thing to do, definitely something you need to think about. And yeah, and if YouTube is something that stresses you and it doesn't make you feel better, or that poses a risk for you, for your health, obviously I understand that you don't want to continue to be on it or stream or anything. But yeah, I hope that you'll still be around so we can at least check in on you and talk to you, and continue our little community and our friendship here. Sorry about, but obviously if all of it is too much for you, we'll all understand that you can't. Thank you, Em. I appreciate it. Thank you. I just wanted to hop on real quick because I haven't been online in a while, just because I got some messages from people. Everything is okay, so I don't want to leave everyone in the dark for those that are interested. So I just hopped on real quick so people can rewatch the stream later, or just check in real quick. But appreciate it. And or this is ours, but everything is looking much better already. So I had a lot of sleepless nights at the hospital, just watching over my father, and now he's after I think 10 or 11 days in hospital, he finally got out. So cute. It's better, so it's looking better. It's still too early to say anything concrete, but I'm not like shaky anymore every day, or just I couldn't really sleep the last couple days just because I always had to look at my phone, or when I was sleeping in the hospital I always had my ears, on my, like, what's going on with my dad, if he's still breathing, and like if the machines make any weird sounds, that kind of stressful sleep. Kind of, I guess you can relate with a baby, just thinking if something's wrong with your baby. So that was the same thing with me, my father. But yeah, he's definitely, wir sagen in German we say over the mountain. Er ist über den Berg. So we say someone's over the mountain. So it's just not a climb anymore. Now it's just like a more chill downhill from now on. So basically waiting for recovery and seeing how he adapts to his surgery and the steps that we took. And we talked to the chief surgeon, and he made a decision to do some surgery, and I just hope that was the right decision. And yeah, like I said, really stressful. Didn't have time for anything but worrying and taking care. And now that it's a little bit better, I can finally enjoy maybe my last few days here and hang out with my sister a little bit in my evenings. Thank you, Marco. Appreciate it. I appreciate everyone checking in too. That is not a given, especially nowadays. So the people are actually concerned. So and I don't want to make anyone worried or anything. This is not the place. This is supposed to be fun and chill, just like a happy place for everyone. But sometimes life is not fun and chill, right? Sometimes it's just Tempeh oder Würstchen. Würstchen. Danke. Ich weiß gar nicht, warum ich schreie, du siehst mich ja im Stream. But yeah, now it's time to be a little bit more at ease and happier again, and I'm glad for me and my sister. So now she can take a big breather, and just relax too, because it's stressful to having to take care of someone in a situation like this. So I'm glad I was able to come here spontaneously, and then I will come back to Germany again in end of August. So I will be back here, and then I can probably film a little bit more and take you guys with me, because it's gonna be a little bit more of a relaxed trip and not just taking care. And I'm excited for that. And Colton is gonna be with me, most likely. Probably not the entire time. I'll probably stay here much longer, but he'll probably join us for a week or two if he can take vacation, and then we can do some more fun stuff and make this a cool trip. You have to try watermelon feta salad. I love watermelon and I love feta cheese, so I think I will actually really like it, but I never had it before, so this is gonna be my first time. My sister's making it right now. I was planning on making it myself with you, but I mean, if she offers, I'm glad that I don't have to be the one cooking, so I'm just gonna enjoy my tea here. Huh? Soll ich helfen? The pollen here in Germany are really... I thought Tennessee is pretty bad with pollen, but I feel like Germany right now is really aggressive with pollen. You found a recipe for it? I think... What does it say, the recipe? I think it's... is it just salt, pepper, feta cheese, olive oil, and watermelon, something like that? That's what I would assume goes into it. Maybe some sort of vinegar, but I don't know if you would need vinegar with that. Those doves are so cute. They're just chilling right now. I'll sleep. I hope the neighbors are not thinking that I'm filming their apartments. Was? Was ist mit Feta? Echt?
Zeigst du mich gerade?
Nein, ich ist auf mich gerichtet.
Das ist ganz verzögert.
Oh. Lecker. Kann ich den Salat zeigen?
Ja.
Garte. Oh, zoomt ey.
Das sieht nicht so, wie ich aussehe mit dem Fleck.
Nein,
mit dem
also
schwarzen
als ob nicht zukommt. Nein.
Also wenn es nur kurz drin wäre, wenn nicht schlimm.
Fandi. Tell you so, I said hi.
Hi.
Siobhan. Der Freund, mein Nachbar.
Das sind diese dunkel, die Kerne.
Ich dachte, du hast Kapern reingemacht.
Nee. Aber ich habe zu wenig Feta, ich habe nur eine Packung.
We got sausages.
No, wie nervig das
das
ist.
passt doch. Ja, mach mal leise. Oder aus. Lecker. Kann ich probieren?
Ja.
She says hi back, Fandi. Thank you.
Hat er nicht
Miss
gehört?
you. Gut?
Ich habe nichts reingemacht, auch kein Salz. Soll ich Salz reinmachen? Schon, oder?
Miss you too. Ja, ein bisschen Salz vielleicht, oder? Oder ist es komisch mit Wassermelone?
Eigentlich nicht. Oh.
Rap said he might not put onion in his. I get it. It can be a little bit strong with the watermelon, but it's actually really good with the onion. Hi, Shuriken.
Es sind sogar zwei drin.
Hi, Shuriken-san. How you doing? I'm drinking my herbal tea right now. We got some cheese sausages. Vegan. Got our watermelon salad. Got a cute little kitchen. Isn't that so cute? So you got a little window, but it's like going into the hallway. And I love those little
Hier ist so dreckig.
ich zeig mir die Decke, keine Sorge. We got those little windows, those ceiling windows. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna show you the little rooftops too. My dad painted this, by the way. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So I'm trying to block the name, so no one needs to know my family name. But yeah, my dad painted this. He was an artist before he became a chef. He had his own gallery in Munich when he was younger, when he was still wild. And then our mom was pregnant, and he was like, guess I need a real job now. So he became a chemist because he was always interested in like rocks. He was one of those people that collected rocks, and he had those nerdy glasses and long hair, and he was a little bit of a hippie kind of nerdy kind of guy. Now he was more of a nerd kind of guy. My mom was the hippie. So she made him a little bit more cool, I guess. And but yeah, he became a chemist and did a lot of lab work. So I guess that was a big jump from, hi Danny, welcome to Germany, Danny. I mean, nothing new for you as a Dutch person. It's probably looking the same. But yeah, I'm just talking about my dad real quick. So yeah, he from an artist to being a chemist, working in a lab, super strict, everything the same every day. It's definitely boring for him, I bet. So he did that for a little bit, and then he was like, you know what, guys? I make too much money right now. So from now on, I'm gonna train to become a chef. So let's not make any money, but I want to live my passion and do something creative. And I guess he always liked cooking when he was younger too. So he traded the money into something that he liked doing, and definitely our I don't know, it added something to our life by him living his passion and always having good food, and having a chef as a dad is always great. You don't earn shit being a chef in Germany, but I mean, it was always enough for us to, you know, survive and have a roof over our head, and we had good food, so I can't complain. I think it was a good choice, and it made me be interested in cooking too, or learn a lot about cooking. So yeah, I'm really happy about his choice. Drinking some jing, it's always see. I'm glad you like it and enjoy your tea. And I'm glad you like the painting wrap. Where are you at in Germany? Do you know Freiburg, Danny, or do you know Basel in Switzerland? I'm closer to Switzerland actually than, I mean, I am closer to Germany obviously since I am in Germany, but the next biggest city in where I live is Basel, so it's basically just like a 3-minute train ride to Basel from here. I'll show you. Get some mountains over there, and behind over there you can see the French mountains. So this mountain range over there is French, and this, I know this is the Swiss Jura-Gebirge, and then over there it would be French. And on good days, when I go somewhere where there's not a lot of houses in front of me, so the village where I come from originally, from our balcony I could see the French Vosges mountains on the right side, and the Swiss Jura-Gebirge, Jurassic, I think, Jurassic mountains are on the left. And behind that you can see the Alps. So yeah, on a nice day where it's not too cloudy or not too foggy or smoky, you can see the Alps from my window. But I haven't been in the Alps in a while actually, so I hope next time I come here with Colton, we'll be able to rent a car and go to the Alps and go for a little bit of a hike. Thanks, Shuriken. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he just tried it all, you know, to not have any regrets later on. It was nice of you, but I still said I had a good time. Oh, Marco, don't say that. That is sad. I appreciate your words, but I hope we'll still see you around. So Shurik and Marco talked about I don't want to share it, Marco, for you. It's not my place, I guess, but I guess you also don't want to write it again because well, I guess Shuriken and we all are close enough, so yeah, Shuriken, you know about Marco's heart, right? So it's a little bit of a tricky situation right now, to say the least. So obviously I hope everything will be okay with you, Marco, and I wish you good health despite everything going on, and just take it easy, I guess, and as much as you can. And I know YouTube can be really harsh sometimes and not a very loving place sometimes. I mean, in our community it is, but sometimes in live streams you don't have control over who will come into your stream and talk to you and ruin your day, right? So yeah, Marco was talking about hopping off YouTube, at least I think producing. I don't know about watching. Hi Jay, you have a different color. You were always purple before. I'm doing better. I'm doing much better. But yeah, not trying to distract from Marco. So yeah, that's just like a little summary. Maybe Marco will text you that again, Shuriken, in more detail. I don't want to do that for him because I don't want to share too much here. And yeah, Jay, I'm doing much better. My dad is after almost 2 weeks or 11 days, he's finally out of the hospital. I had a lot of sleepless nights, just taking care, making sure my dad's still breathing and getting enough oxygen, and the machines are still, you know, typical hospital sounds, just making sure everything is okay. And yeah, just stressful times. Good to see you too, Laura. Welcome to Germany. I'll show you around a little bit. Maybe I can show you around the corner. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. And I'm glad to see you. I hope you're doing good too. I had hopped off YouTube myself, but I only watch now. Yeah, I get that. Producing YouTube is sometimes really stressful, and I actually really missed it. I miss talking to everyone, and it really is. Now that we have such a nice community, it can be a little bit of a tough spot. Sometimes there's just some assholes, really, sometimes, but most of the times it's just our nice community, and it's really given me a lot of energy sometimes, and it's nice to share things with everyone and hear from everyone, so it really gives me a lot of energy usually. But yeah, lately I just didn't have any left inside of me. I didn't even really talk to my friends at all, just because it is hard to find the energy and the time when you barely have any time for yourself, right? To just eat food and sleep. So apologize to all my friends, and I consider you guys my friends too, so apologize to you too that I haven't been on here for a while. But at the same time, I don't really apologize, or I don't want to apologize, because I think it's normal to just take a break from everything. But I definitely missed it. That's more what I want to say. Just hang in there, sir. On our YouTube, hanging in is the most important part. For sure. I remember we already talked about that. And yeah, I agree, Jay. I don't want Marco to go either, but I want Marco to do whatever is best for him. My wife stayed with me in hospital day and nights. Stressful for everybody involved. Okay, yes, I understand, Marco. Trust me, I understand. Not that I have been in the same situation where people had to watch me in a hospital. I've just been on the other side where I had to watch my dad every night to see if he's breathing or not, and it is stressful. It is terrifying for everyone involved. But it is not your fault. It's not that you want to be in that place, and through thick and thin, right? In health and in bad health and how do you call it? Sickness, obviously. Since I declined the procedure, let's see how the universe works out. Well, it is your choice. Maybe one day, if you decide to do it another time, obviously hope everything will go well, and even if you don't do it, I hope everything will go well, of course. I think you will make the right decision for yourself, and talk to your wife and your daughter about it all, what they think, but in the end, obviously, it is your decision. And yeah, I went back and read as it was still visible. Oh, okay, good. Wasn't sure if it was still showing. My heart rate is running over 200. Yeah, that is really high. So your heart is just basically trying to make up for the one that's not really working well, right? Not trying to compare that at all. Oscar has a heart failure disease too, where he is at half of his heart capacities, so to say. So one of the sides is not working properly, so the other side has to make up for it. So, but yeah, like I said, he's a dog, not comparable at all. Just trying to understand the medical process behind it, because the doctor tried to explain it to me too. Hi, Funny. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a heavy stuff today, for sure. So if you want to scroll back, Marco shared a little bit about his current situation. I'll show you Germany a little bit, Funny, since you just joined. So you got the mountains in the back. Yeah, the upper chambers. Oh man, I really wish there was something, like a pill you could just swallow to make it go away or get better. But I know hearts just don't work like that. It's not that easy. There's the moon. I guess the moon shines for all of us. It doesn't really shine, it reflects, but I packed everything for potential one. I'm so sorry, Marco. I really hope you don't have to go there anytime soon, and that it will just work for as long as possible without surgery. It is very sad to hear, for sure. New meds they gave me. Okay, well, that's promising. So let's try to see the positive things. So I know America is very, very, very advanced with medical stuff. So there's hoping, Marco, that the meds will work, and without the surgery, if the pros of the meds will outweigh the cons of the surgery. I hope it does. Nobody has won anything without hope. So hang in there, Marco. That's a good point. Yes, hope is all we have in situations like that, right? That was what got me through those almost 2 weeks with my dad, just hoping and praying, actually. Probably haven't prayed that much in a very long time, and I know a lot of you guys also prayed, and friends from home or from America. I already call America home. So I'm sure that helped. Well said, yeah, I agree. Fingers crossed and thumbs pressed for those mats. And I like how you already know that saying, Shuriken, the German version. Yeah, we'll do that for sure. If you want us to, we'll pray for you. How does it feel being back in Germany? It is nice. It is sad to not have time for friends or have my friends like you or, Colton with me here in Germany. So I felt a little lonely first, even though I have my family here. But it's different to travel by yourself. So it feels nicer to have Colton with me traveling. But I don't know, it feels like home. I think it always will. It's different now that I live in America, so it definitely feels not fully like home. It feels like it does feel like home, but also strange sometimes because things like keep changing, and but some things always stay the same, so it's like a weird mix, I would say. But just the smell, hearing the same birds, and hearing German around me all day long, getting back into my German brain, because most times I already think in English, I dream in English. I'm just surrounded by it all the time, and now coming back to Germany, switching back to my German brain, definitely kind of changes me too, like back to my old self, so to say. I guess I'm still the same self, but I mean, America definitely changed me a little bit in some ways. And definitely way more active here, like walking and taking a train and all that feels more normal, natural, and it feels more like my natural self. Just being active, walking around all day. I'm also active in, ouch, my shoulder hurts, in America, but less than here in Germany, that's for sure. But yeah, thanks for asking. How's everything going for you? How's life in Hawaii? And sorry, I've been so quiet lately. I just didn't really find any time for myself. Just like, taking a shower, eating food, stuff like that was already a challenge. So please don't be mad at me for not. I know you are not, but some other friends might be, that I don't really have time for many things right now. Your mind has the last say over your body, so grasp grit and firmness. Very, very true, for sure. I agree. How long are you going to be there? When are you back? So I was here for 2 weeks now, and then I'm gonna be here next week, and then on the weekend I will probably fly back, also for work. I can't stay away from work so long, and Oscar's surgery is still coming up, so I don't want to postpone that too long, since he still needs to have a surgery, and I don't want his situation to get any worse, so I'll try to fly back by the end of the week, probably. Anyway, move on to a more positive topic. Fun fact, over $10,000 in bills already for the last 48 hours in the hospital. Oh yeah, I don't know if that's a more positive topic. It's still less bad than bad health. Money, it's just money in the end, but 10,000, it's insane. Just thinking about the difference here in Germany, that here everything is basically covered. Like I said, my dad had like a spontaneous surgery before he got released, and we don't even have to worry about that. Germany just covers it. Whatever the doctors say will be reasonable and will benefit the person, the health insurance will 100% cover all of it, and also the aftercare and everything, supplies that they need, and nurses afterwards, like home care and stuff like that. So that is one really, really great thing about Germany. It's good trying to stay busy during the high season. Oh, nice. Next week to visit. Okay. You excited? Guess you can share openly here, since we're alone here. But that's fun. I guess she'll just take off some work from you, and you can enjoy summertime a little bit, and just have less stuff to do around the house, hopefully. And I wish I can come visit you. I'm sorry. I really wish. That would be a dream, just flying out there to Hawaii to you and hang out with you, watching people surf and eating pineapples at the beach. I'll definitely do that as soon as I can. But yeah, with the current situation with my dad and Oscar, it's just a lot of financial stuff or burdens. So it probably has to wait a little bit. But good thing, Hawaii has good weather all year round. So even if I come to visit you in winter, we'll still have a good time. He's in hospital. I think Mark was out already, as far as I understood. I can't blame you, sir. You'll sense what the right course of action is. Yeah, I agree. You already have, as the case may be. Godspeed, Uncle Marco. I agree. Yeah, we'll think about you, Marco. We'll send you some positive thoughts, and yeah, we'll just hope for the very best. Against medical advice, he has following rational thinking. Okay. Well, you make your own decisions, of course. You know what's best for you. We're here for a while. Take your time and focus on your family. I know you're still there for a little bit. I'm glad I got a little bit more time to come and see you. Have you decided if you want to stay, like stay, or do you, are you sure if you want to go back, like your home state, or have you already made any decisions? I mean, you probably don't have to make any decisions right now. You still have some time. But just wondering if you already talked about anything like that. You want my car? The princess? No, you'll still need your princess, Marco. Don't worry, you're not gonna leave us anytime soon. We'll be positive. You got so much life energy and so much fun inside of you, and don't worry about it. Okay, sounds good. I'll listen to that later when I go to bed. I'm still here with my sis right now, just eating some salad, and she made some sausages, some vegan sausages, so we're gonna eat that soon and watch an episode of something. We have been watching the White Lotus on HBO. I was skeptical, but if you need a new show to distract you, Marco, or anyone else that needs a new show that's actually really good, White Lotus is actually an amazing show. And I'm very, very skeptical with shows. Or critical. California, I know Marco loves California. The hardest talk was with my daughter today. Oh yeah, so that you're not doing the surgery. I get that. You will not be able to see me. Marco, you will still be around, okay? Let's keep a positive. I know it's really hard. Like I haven't cried that much in a very long time, that I cried the last few weeks, so I'm the one to talk, right? And I was probably not always super positive and hopeful, because it did look pretty bad sometime, or the first few days. So when I was on the plane, actually, I honestly wasn't sure, because the doctor said it will not be a given that I will still be able to see my father. So I was flying back home thinking that I will not make it on time. So that was an absolutely terrifying, terrible flight. I was kind of like zoned out the entire time, trying to not to think about it. It was just terrible. So I can only imagine how stressful it might be for your daughter, thinking or knowing that you never know. But like I said, it is not your choice, it's not your fault, you can't do anything about it. It's a shitty situation, nothing else to say about it. It is just, life is just rough sometimes. My parents understood via Skype back in Germany. Oh man, not quite. Even bought chips fresh Ungarisch yesterday for you to show you and send a photo. I thought to cheer you up, but I didn't know about all those things going on. Yes, your eyes are poofy. Yeah, I have the poofy. I just look terrible in general. Like even Colton was like, "Oh yeah, you've been crying a lot, or you just look, yeah, just going through it." But it's much better already, even though you probably can't tell. But I look much better than I did a couple days ago. So actually, I have to admit, I prayed yesterday the first time in a long time. Yeah, that is a good thing. Believe me, I used to. I haven't been a prayer person in a while before. For myself, I really don't pray much, but I prayed the last few days every day, and other people have too, and it gives you extra hope and strength, at least for me personally, and I think it really does help a lot, even if there isn't any action following immediately or immediate help as you would wish for, hope for. I think it always brings a stone into rolling, or it will help yourself, just knowing thinking there's someone out there looking out for you that you can talk to. So that is actually really soothing for the soul, or it makes you feel less alone and helpless in a helpless situation. Even the hardest moments, there's bravery in simply continuing, choosing to face each new day with the resilience of the human spirit, wishing warmth and peace to you navigating difficult times. That's beautifully said. I would be very excited to see you guys again in this live. Let's wait and see. We are too, Marco, so we definitely want to see you around, and that's the spirit. We will see you around, okay? Let's just pray, hope for the best, and be positive. Just do whatever you love. Good thing is you're retired. You got your princess, you got your bikes, you got your wife, you got your daughter, great support system. And just do whatever you love. Just be silly, be goofy, be happy, be joyful. Eat whatever makes you happy. Maybe also what's healthy. Never hurts, I guess. in a situation like this, but just try to really live life and as good as you can without putting extra strain on your heart, obviously, but yeah, just enjoy this gift that we call life. Or maybe even have you considered maybe going back to San Diego, because isn't that your happy place? Got all the shit money and now it's no use. Yeah, you can't take money anywhere with you. If you can only use it, I guess. That's the thing with money. It doesn't mean anything if you don't use it for something. In the end, it's just there. And it's just a number after all. I don't know. You need to be ahead of the curve in this one, Michael. Yeah, I know I keep saying it, but I really believe that what you said too, Funny or Shurika, in your mind is just really important, and your thoughts and your outlook, and so I would really try, because you don't have much control over the situation anymore, right? So try to just make use of the time and do what makes you happy, and think positive and have positive thoughts. And that is super hard, especially with if people have depression or suffer from other things in their minds. It's easier said than done, isn't it? We don't want to bring down the stream. Oh no, it's fine. I don't need to have an upstream. It's all good. It's life is not easy. Trust me, my stream wasn't super happy either. I'm just more at ease now than I was or than I have been a couple days ago, when I was super worried all the time. So it's just the first day where I'm actually like breathing normally and not under stress all day. I mean, I spent like 7 hours today with my dad. He's doing some caretaking stuff, but just knowing that he's above the hard, or he made it through the hard part, is already an achievement. So yeah, don't worry about it. Not everything is super happy. Nothing into this world, and certain we can carry nothing out, as they say. Exactly. We come as we are, and we leave with nothing. Every hardship carries with the possibility of love, growth, and the profound connections we make with others, and you have that with you and everyone around you. Yeah, I'm an engineer, meaning I simply think logical and based on facts, Well, yeah, obviously, I get that, for sure. But I think life is just not logical, and there's more to life than facts. Life is pretty full of wonders all the time, I think. Things that you simply can't explain, or even if you can, it doesn't do justice, Or if you try to, you kind of waste your time. So I think there's more to life than logic and facts. So maybe you can discover that now that you received some bad news, and focus on the magic that life brings and the wonders, and just really try to stay positive, as hard as it is, and I'm sure it is. It's always easier said than done. Try to live like zero fucks to give. Exactly. I feel like you already did that a little bit, the zero fucks attitude, which is great. I think that is really healthy. because it takes away stress from your body, I guess. So keep doing that. I'll show you around again. I'll show you the Dove collection over there. They are getting more and more. It's understandable, Marco, but you clearly have a sense that there's something more and that's important. Yep. There's definitely more. I agree. Not everything can be explained. Maybe it can, but if you explain everything, it takes away a little bit of the magic from it, doesn't it? So knowing more about things doesn't really add anything to it sometimes. As Zhuangzi said, an old Taoist. They had the same first vertex, then stance, and last stage. Yes, it's Europe, Jonathan. The last stage, like I do now, genes. Well, but think about it, Marco. You don't just have 100% his genes. You got 50% of your mom. So maybe they will cancel out a little bit of the bad genes and they will prolong yours. So there's always some positive thoughts. You can. Ja, wir essen gleich. Ich komme gleich. You got that, Marco. You got it. Don't give up. It's too early to give up. Get so much life energy in you left, and that's all that matters now. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I know we had a little bit of a tough talk, and I would love to continue, but my sister made some delicious food for us, and I don't want to let it get cold. Even though the salads are already cold, but the sausages are not. I'll show you our little doggo real quick. Maybe that will cheer everyone up a little. Cancer! Cancer! Kuss! Er hat Kuss gegeben. Yeah, he's camera shy too. Thank you, Marco. I appreciate it. Please keep us updated as good as you can, or want. That's the most important part. Want. You don't have to do anything, obviously. And I would love to hear from you if you have the power, if you have the energy, and if you want to, please, yeah, let us know if there's any news, anything we can do for you. If I can send you anything from Germany that will bring you joy. And thank you so much for sharing all of that, because that's not easy. And yeah, get some good rest today and do something that makes you happy. Watch something nice, calming, read a good book, or spend time with family or your wife. Thank you, Rep. Appreciate it. And thank you all for tuning in. And I was so happy to talk to y'all. I definitely missed everyone. And I don't just say that, I really mean it. And it's good to be here again. And we'll have more live streams very soon when I'm back in America, if they let me in again. And you never know. But yeah, I'll be here for another week, and then I'll update you for sure and community posts. And then there will be some vlogs coming from Germany and stuff like that. I just didn't have any time for cutting, editing, and the whole shebang. So please be patient, and there will be more stuff coming. But yeah, now everyone just needs to hang in there. That needs to hang in there, and we all are stranded on this big blue planet, I always say, with all our struggles and life issues, health and whatnot, and all the hard things sometimes in life. And all we can do is just wait here until our time comes and make the best out of our situation. And yeah, thank you so much for all your thoughts and prayers, and just being there and asking, checking in, it really means the world to me, and it's so sweet. And yeah, wishing all the best for you too. Be safe and enjoy the hopefully good weather in America or wherever you are. Take care, Ami, Marco, and Fanny. Marco, I'll catch you on flip side. Yes. Thank you so much, Hurricane. Thank you, Reb. Thank you, Marco. Thank you, Jonathan, Reb, Richard, M, my friend. Chocolate. They don't have Aldi here. You want chocolate? I had so much chocolate. I don't even know. I think my whole blood is just a chocolate fountain right now. I had so much chocolate since I'm here, and bread and pastries. I filmed so many pastries and that kind of stuff for you, and I want to take you to a bakery soon with my camera once I have the time. And I'm just enjoying life on the nutrition side a little bit, even though it's stressful, but I'm still eating good, to say the least. Stress eating, you know. There's just too many bakeries around here and too many little stores where you can get some yummies. I'm gonna show you one more time my sister's salad that she made for us, for everyone that just tuned in. So this is our feta and watermelon salad, and our little vegan sausages that look a little sad right now. But yeah, thank you all for the likes. I appreciate it, and like in the stream, and hopping back into the stream. And I know I haven't been on here in a while, so I appreciate everyone tuning back in. Thank you, Shuriken. I will always hang in there. Thank you, Fanny. I appreciate it. Spirits up. Thanks for coming back. Of course, yeah. Like I said, I missed y'all, and thank you for coming back. And be safe, everyone. Have a great evening, great day, great Sunday. And tomorrow for us, it's a holiday. It's Pfingsten. It's when Jesus ascended to heaven. It's our national holiday. We have a lot of Christian holidays in Germany. We have a lot of holidays here, which is great because you get paid for it. Your employer has to pay for every holiday. So that's great for everyone working. And yeah, I'll see you guys probably in a day or in a day, not tomorrow, but probably in a day or 2 days or 3 days when I'm gonna be in another live stream. Talk to you all soon. See you next time. Fertig? Essen. Endlich. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen.
Tschüss.
Tschüss. Bye, y'all.